Close, like man 79 here. This is part 3 of my guide series into New Dawn Early Access. In this guide we're going to cover what you should build after you've got your basic camp and respawn. So, as you can see, it's really dark right now. I also apologise, I've got a raging cold at the moment, so I'm losing my voice, but we'll try and get through this together. Alright, as you can see, I've got my basic TP there. I've also got the igneous hut, which is made out of lava and stone, etc. Inside here I've got a loom. As you can see, it's also night time. I'll get to that point in a minute. Alright, it's currently a bogeyman, abominable creature, whatever, that stalks around at night time. And apparently this glorious device is supposed to get rid of them. How do we do it? Wood in and turn on. It scares them away at night time, you know. I'm totally hoping that. Also on this hut that I built, if you remember, in this little cogwheel section here, if you go down and you see it's lava, stone, wood, it's fairly simple to get hold of, but you have to build a separate door for it, which is right down at the bottom. It's just a simple plug that goes on, like so. Yeah. Don't ask me if it's locked for the players or not yet. I don't know this yet, but there's your safety and security, hopefully. So I'm going to brave the outdoors and show you what else I've managed to do. You see the really cool clothes my guy's sporting right now. That was all made in the loom out of cloth. We've got an increased gather rate thanks to Debs, because it was quite low before. This is my little totem, which allows me to trade with other players, stroke friendly tribes. And again, I'm on single player at the moment while I make these videos. I heard something make a creepy noise then. And oh, I've just been getting leather because you do need a lot of leather in this game. If you can just imagine the creepiness of the ambient noises, you can probably hear them in a minute. I'm going to go quiet in a minute, and you imagine something creeping around outside your tent. Well, just give me a couple of seconds of silence, see what you think. Just imagine that shadow appearing on outside the tent right now. Fuck. The awful thing is as well, it's like you can't activate a weapon at the same time as your torch. So yeah, I'm wondering if the devs can probably make it so you can attack something with a torch. I'd like to be able to smack that monster in the face if it comes along. Otherwise I'll be screaming running for the hills. Alright, so this is really amusing, you know, because, well, yeah, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I kind of went on the forums and asked the devs. I said to the dev, is the abominable Yeti guy in the game yet? You know, because I'm kind of like hiding in this tent, peering through the crack in the door, and they laughed at me and basically said, watch out for that door, smiley face. So, yeah, this video guide's turned into the bloody Blair Witch Project now. I've got a cold, I've got a snuffle, and there's a thing roaming around outside my base, and the devs are laughing at me, so let's wait till it gets morning and then we'll crack on, shall we? Okay, so in that lovely loom that I've got in the hut, as you can notice, you can craft small bags, fairly cheap, it's 30 leather, near enough to get off 2 animals, and also made myself full cloth, and I've got a warrior's headdress. I've even made the elusive sickle as well. Fairly straightforward, just place that in your base, have the required stuff, E to use, select down the side, you see there's loads of articles there. I'm liking the look of the feathered headdress. Try and get hold of some wool and feather and show you that later as well. As you can see, this is what happens when you equip the blag. It's an extra 5 slots there, fairly helpful. And yes, there's rain in this game, people. Rain, rain, rain. Hopefully, I'm clothed. I'm sporting the buffalo head mask look, which looks kind of cool. Let's see if we can get a side profile out of him. Yeah, well, there you go. Just noticed somebody talking about this game. If you notice on the right hand side of my character on his hip, that's the bag. It's a small bag, so you can see if the player's carrying a bag. Just managed to get in that camp, and I managed to confirm that there are 4 pieces to each recipe. So that's what I mean. Ramble recipe 4, bottom right hand corner. Okay, what the sickle does, if you notice, it just clears plants from the area. It doesn't give you anything, it just clears an area of weeds and stuff. I suppose it's so you can put huts down, etc. but it's not actually giving me anything for this. Okay, as I said, I'm on single player at the moment while I show these guides. I wouldn't do this on the internet because it'd be silly to add stuff with players about, but I'll just show how it works. Just drag them. Oh, it's not incorrect slide. It's going to be the correct part of the page, so to the bottom right, does that make sense? And then you've got to add that bit to there. Do you see what I mean? You've specifically got to put the corners in the right corner, if that makes sense, but that's pretty neat. So like I said, 4 pieces to a puzzle. There's 2 in there now, so we just need 1 here and 1 here to research that. But I'd keep that inside a locked hut if I was you, with players about. Again, apologies for this because my card's getting worse and my voice is getting worse. But what I've got confirmed with the devs yesterday is the totem here. This is your land claim, basically. It gives the boss the chance to, build within this area and set permissions, etc. So I had that confirmed yesterday. I had a wee bug that was going on with it yesterday, but it's all sorted now, so on with the guide. Just another point to add as well, if you think breaking down stacks of meat like in other games works by cooking it quicker, it doesn't work in this game. It only cooks 1 at a time, if that makes sense. I'll have to test out the other cooking device that we have, the little stand-up one, to see if that cooks quicker. But at the moment it's 1 piece of meat at a time in the fire. Okay, I don't think I mentioned it in the previous guides. This is gold. This is iron, and this flat rock here is clay, which needs a fair bit to get the fire burning. Little experiment I did for you. I just tried this chimney out. It doesn't cook meat any quicker. It still does 1 at a time, even when you split the stacks. However, in the toolbar it says that it provides heating, so who knows? Right now. Pardon the pun, but we're now cooking on gas. Made a furnace in the hut. So we add the iron, wood, heat the fragments out of it. Allows you to create better weapons, farm tools, etc. I've also made a stone pickaxe here. I'm going to give that a whirl and see if we get any more resources per hit. I'm currently waiting to make an antler tomahawk to see if that's better for farming trees or not. Alright, don't make the stone pickaxe. Don't make it. It's exactly the same as the starter one. Gives you 5 wood. And it harvests everything that the other one harvests with no bonus. I'll get that one reported right now. Alright, notice something important here. See these dead trees here? You hit those, it gives you 5 wood. Notice that? Go over to a healthy looking tree over here. Hit this one. Plus 10. Plus 10. Look at that. Interesting. If you ever get a bug with bows where they don't work, all you simply got to do is go back in the inventory and reuse the ammunition. So remove from weapon, you use with bow. That'll solve that little issue. And I'll try and show you how I've progressed a little bit without being killed. I'm going to use bows for the gunmen, and I'm going to use swordplay for these guys. And hopefully I don't make a fool of myself from camera again. Nearly got wrecked by that bloke. Open my fat mouth again. Well, looky here, we've got a hand grenade. Did want to do a bit more of that camp then, but the problem is it's night time, and yeah, if a certain thing that goes bump in the night is out and about, I want to come across it. I just want to get back home, shut my little door, wait till daytime. Yes, I am a mouse, I'm not a man, but getting a bit old, heart can't take scares. Daytime, I'll give that hand grenade a whirl and see what happens. What you can do with the furnace though, what I've just done an experiment with, is you can have iron cooking at the same time as gold, and so you're producing high quality metal here and the fragments are going up at the same time. So even though you can't split one down into different stacks, it will let you put 2 different types at the same time. I also did another experiment, and the drain on the wood is still the same, so it is better to mix up gold with iron because the wood drain is still the same time. It doesn't speed up the drain of the resources, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just reviewed earlier on in this guide when I was creeping around at night time, and I heard a noise earlier on. I don't know if you heard it, but
It kind of went like that. So yeah, I can definitely confirm that wasn't a wolf or a bear or something. So I'll remain in here for a little bit. I might do a guide on how to hunt the thing later on, but at the moment, no. Oh shit, there he is. There he is right there, look at that. Fucking Yeti. He just disappeared. So yeah, I think I can confirm that this this powerful fire works because, like I said Sasquatch was down there and he didn't come up any further. He was just hanging out there till he despawned in the daytime. So that suggests that this does work because last time he was creeping around my hut. Alright, so I made the Antler Tomahawk. It's this one we're looking at right here. It doesn't harvest anything. I think it's incorrectly in there. It appears to be a melee weapon, not harvesting at all. I have reported that one to the devs. I'm just going to go and test it out with some pirates and see if it kills them any quicker. Okay, I'll test the effectiveness of this Tomahawk. Hopefully it won't get me killed. Whoop! That was lucky. Oh! Seems about the same as the sword, to be honest. Ow! At the moment, I don't see any benefit for making this. Maybe it's just lucky because I killed that guy without him shrieking me too much. But alright, this could go very, very, very wrong. I've just selected the hand grenade, and it said something about aiming and first person and all that. So. We'll see what happens with this. It might kill me. So I'll sneak upon an unsuspecting pirate and I'll launch my... Oh, look at this. Yeah, look at this reticle. That looks good. Oh. An angry pirate. I don't actually think it's done anything to him because he was in a building. That's a tree, mate. There's a tree. You're still fighting the tree. Ah! No, I'm fighting the tree. Come on. Oh, this is an awkward fight. Right, dead. So hand grenades seem damn cool, but just be aware if they're in a little tent, then it doesn't damage them. Oh, after 1 minute, just get away from this guy, shoot him down. Ah, ammo bug again. Rapid fire. OP. Oh look, a compass. If that works. Look at that. Navigation, people. Look at that. See that bird flying there? That there, I just created a bird cage. So I'm guessing that's denoting that there's some sort of animal in those. Let's have a look. That was interesting. And there we go, feather. That's how you make the high level armour. Now that right there is cool. I like that. The little details in games like this make them great. You know, the fact that you build a bird cage, you see a bird flying around it and coming and going. That's awesome. See, if you look in the loom now, and you look at the chief's headdress, you need feather for that. That's awesome. Good job, devs. I have to do some testing later on my friend's computer. I've got a feeling it might wipe this save game. So what I'm probably going to do is knock this guide on the head right now. And then next time round, I'm probably going to do a navigation guide. I'm going to go and visit some of the points of interest on the map. see how close we can get to the stone skull, for instance, the stone bridge, see if there's anything up there, over there, and add that on to another guide. Thanks for watching, and please remember, people, keep these fires lit at night time unless you want a visitor to come and bother you at your camp. And I'll bid you farewell.